the Braves did win the World Series back then. So if you remember that, and Lev made that happen as well. And let's see what else did I have to put the glasses on. Could be context at work. And what else? It was the International Year of Tolerance, so it's a very good thing to have. The AFC beat the NFC by 41-43. Sorry, 41-13 in the Pro Bowl. Remember that? President Clinton authorized $20 billion alone to Mexico, so one. Remember that day? I don't know where the money's gone, but apparently where the Agassi beat Sanders in the Australian Open. Oh, here we go. The Russian ruble dropped to 3,947 per dollar.
Heard the news.
Was it bad? It was the worst time ever. And let's see, the murder trial of O.J. Simpson begins in LA.
Wow. Big year.
The juice.
The other highlight was the Lev started working.
And then Lev started on May 1st. Hang on. It was a Tuesday. I think it was a Tuesday. In Ted Senior. Right. We all know how that was. Oh, younger, yeah. So no, Lev and I mean, through the 17 years, Lev's knowledge of this building and where the little tiny things that go wrong, he knows exactly where to find them. I mean, when we had engineering, chief engineers kind of move in and move out, Lev was always here. I could always rely on Lev, if there was any issue, to know where to go and find something, where to fix something, troubleshoot something. Lev was always a man on the spot. And you could always guarantee that he knew how to fix it.
Always was my friends.
Well, it's true. Well, of course, it's a great team. It's all about team, I know, but right now it's
about Lev right now. It's about Lev right now.
But it's true. But no, seriously, Lev's knowledge of boilers, of plumbing, of the whole thing. This old girl here would not be what it is today without Lev's attention and love for detail. So we're going to miss you a lot, But if you want to come back with your power tools,
I got something to say about Lev. Besides all the hard work and all the great attitude that he always had, how supportive he was of all the departments and everyone in the building, as a human being, and I don't know if you remember this, but this is something that I went home and I had to share with so many people because it really touched me. But you should remember, a couple months ago, I was into a car accident and my back was really kind of suffering a little bit. I came to work one day, probably shouldn't be here. And as I'm walking down to the parking lot to get to my car, I couldn't get into my car.
Shuffling.
I couldn't get in. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't get in. And Lev was walking by in the parking lot, and he sees me that I sit down sideways, and then I cannot get my feet into my car. So Lev sees me and comes in and picks my feet up and puts me into the car, and my seatbelt, and tells me thank you. I almost had tears in my eyes driving home. Because you're talking about kindness and being a good human being, that speaks very highly. So that is probably one of the memories that I'm going to take back from Lev, besides all the great work he did, but as a human being. Yes. Thank you.
And I think that Lev is the gentlest person we have. I think I've never ever in my life heard him lose his temper or get upset about something. He has an even keel all the way. And I think
the family's laughing over there.
Oh yeah.
He hadn't been upstairs either.
They must have known something we don't know.
But true. But when it hits the fan, you want someone who's cool and calm and collected. So you really exemplify that. So again, we're all going to miss you. If anyone would like to chip in with their memories of Lev, of course, it'd be great.
Someone that I actually remember the day the Lev started, who actually is not working here anymore, I work at the country club, is Michael Henley. Michael.
Yeah.
How you doing? Well, Michael Henley was actually working here the day also the Lev started. He was sharing some story with me earlier.
Oh. Well, I remember when Lev first arrived, we were excited to have new personnel and help out in the engineering team. And he assimilated very quickly, and like you guys mentioned, everything's history. And it was wonderful to see this many years later that you're still here and go on with your really wonderful retirement days and do whatever you like to do. And congratulations and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
So on behalf of the club, I'd like to present you with a little gift certificate here. It's from Verizon Wireless. I know you like a smartphone. You know, the rumors are out there. We didn't know what to buy you, what you like, so we'd like to give you this so you can apply it to whatever you want. You can transfer your number you have currently here to a new number, so it's seamless. You're all authorized to do all that, so it's all here. And we also have a nice little picture back here, signed by all of us. Signed by all of us here. We wish you all the very best. When you look at that, get tears in the eyes. You know exactly where the chiller is up here. That's right. And your office is kind of up here somewhere. So you can remember that. You'll get lost.
Yeah, for 17 years I stayed.
I know. So we've got your number on speed dial, so if anything goes wrong, if you know, you might can't find it. So look, we wish you all the very best in retirement. And don't be a stranger. Come back at Christmas or anytime you want. You're always welcome here.
Yeah, I still have been working on TV.
No, you'll be somewhere else, but you can come see me.
Mr. Fon wants to say a few words. Mr. Fon, go ahead, please.
You have the phone, Mr. Fon.
Mr. Fon and Mr. Lev have been working together for 16 years in the organization department. 17 years in the department, working together. Well, Mr. Fon decided to keep it private.
Well, I've only known Lev for 5 years, going on 5 years. Like you say, he's part of this building. He knows everything about this building. He's going to be missed totally. Because, you know, his experience and his knowledge is going away. We're going to miss that. I mean, we have fun times. We laugh. We've raised our voices. Hugo wasn't there to hear it. But we're going to truly miss you, Lev. Don't ever think because you don't work here, you don't have friends.
Right.
You can always call if it's just to say hey, or we'll call you just to say hey.
Drop by.
Yeah, come by and see us. We're still a family.
Maybe
I know you're going to bigger things, but we're still a family.
Maybe I need to rent a house.
But anyway, I just want to say congratulations to you, Lev.
Yeah, I'd like to say a little bit. When I first started here at Capital City Club, they used to call us maintenance. It used to drive me crazy. What's your title?
What's your title?
What's your title?
Right now?
Yes. You're an engineer.
Retiree.
Maintenance usually classified as, you know, minor things. I always consider engineering a class above maintenance because we have to know the HVAC, we have to know the plumbing, we have to know the electrical.
What?
We have to hang some ladders, we've got to do anything from A to Z. And my title at the time was executive maintenance engineer. So that's a long, big name on a name tag. Chief engineer is fine, and that's why we decided we have an engineering department because it sounds a whole lot cooler over the radio. Engineering. And you have been a great engineer, and because we do have a skill set that many people don't possess.
Right.
And that's why we don't contract anybody for our homes. We're called electrician. We just do it ourselves. But you know, this is what it takes to maintain a building, and each building has its own personality. Brookhaven is different from downtown. Crab Apple totally different from both properties. And you have to have a skill set to understand what equipment sounds like, and you know, if it doesn't quite sound right, you walk up to it and you do your diagnostics, and you know, it's almost like having X-ray vision. And to have that skill set, we're gonna miss you.
We're so lucky at this club in Brookhaven to have, what, 7 engineers now that can look after both, you know, both clubs, or 3 in fact. Mike looks after Crab Apple 2. Is that we can just pick up the radio and say engineering,
Not maintenance.
not maintenance. But then someone's going to come down here and fix the problem. It's usually like just plug it in. It's running off. Yeah. Or switch it on. But nonetheless, we can call and they're here and they're going to tap it on. Many clubs, many restaurants, they've got to call someone and maybe tomorrow. So we take advantage of what we, you know, we take it for granted that we've got you know, our engineers here, but without it, it would be a different world. And so, Lev, you've really taken it to a new level. So, great to see you go.
Thank you, everybody. It's very nice you all over here today with me. My feeling is like you are my family. Now, all my family is here too, and I think they know where I work, it was whom I work. And now I understand what I need.
Yeah, that's true.
I love you, everybody.
Well, that's the kind of engineering thing you've got to do, is really cut this cake. In about 50 pieces, really. So here we go. You have this.
We got one piece left, we take out the rest.
Yeah. Comes the knife in deep.
Put it toward here.
I'll pass the plates and you just cut it. Anyway, you like this? It's ceremony, you just put right in the middle, wherever you like. It's
Great. That sounds good. Sounds crunchy.
It doesn't it? Sorry. Thanks, Lev. We'll take care of you. We'll couple up for you and get it going. Somebody will. You're a professional.
Okay.
All right.
Then we'll get the rest.
Yeah, we'll get the rest of it. We'll get the rest of it. Who wants a slice of cake?